Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Mama Light. This is Mama Light Tarot 369. This is your quick energy read for the week. This week, what do we got? It's the 13th. Coming up tomorrow. So 12 is today. What do we need the collective to know? Coming for this weekend. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust that little gut instinct, that little voice in your head that's telling you, hey, I don't think that's the best decision, or go for it. The wisdom you seek already lives within. Quiet, steady, and ready to guide you. Yes. Also, you could be seeing doves as well, or pay attention to birds. Birds are messengers as well, guys. So you could be receiving some type of communication or news, all right? Heart expansion. Open your heart and sing. You know, I always tell you guys, love is the highest frequency. There's no such thing as fear and doubt and illusions and all that other stuff. That's part of the 3D dimension. But you guys are entering a new phase and you're trusting yourself more. You're feeling the love within you, whereas before you were blocked. Soften and let the walls fall. Love flows in where the heart makes room. That's beautiful. So by trusting yourself, you are letting those walls down that have been blocking you. Also energies, you've let go of so many different things. Oh, beautiful. You're the horse. I love this deck. I just purchased this. It's a beautiful energy. Untamed spirit, your wildness is sacred. Move boldly with the grace of something that cannot be broken. So trust yourself. Let that heart chakra get healed. All right, let's go ahead and pull you. I love this new deck once again. All right, now bottom of the deck, waxing moon on the upright, making progress, timing within 1 to 2 weeks, shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps and increase. That is because you are realizing you're worthy. You are realizing, you know, once you start to lighten up your heart, then other things come to you to be welcomed. 7 of Cups in the upright, many possibilities, unclear. All right, I'll go ahead and show you that card. 7 of Cups, you could be 7 as well. You could be seeing 7. So unclear, illusions, confusion, lacking of focus, wishfulness, shiny object. Oh no, shoot. Where was I? Was that many possibilities, or was I doing? No, yeah, that's right. So this is in the reverse. Shiny object syndrome, wild imagination. This is exactly untamed spirit. So now you're taming that energy. That's crazy that spirit put that there. You know, your wildness is sacred. You know, but I feel that you are walking in through the unknown. She's on the road through the fog. So trust yourself. That's part of walking on the path and not knowing what's coming next, but you're trusting the universe. You're trusting everything is going to work for you and unfold as it should. Look at that, the Chariot. Cancer energy, strength of will, forward movement, determination, oh my goodness, determined willpower, success, control, action, travel, and focus. Once again, lots of horses in this reading. We got 3 horses. Never seen that before, the Chariot. So things are starting to pick up. Everything is starting to move in motion, right? Everything, now that you're trusting yourself, collective, now that you're opening your heart chakra, letting go of the fear and opening up what is truthfully meant to your higher frequency. Now everything is starting to pick up very quickly. Page of Coins, laying the foundation. You are laying your foundation, your new foundation. You're setting goals. You're grounded. You got many different prospects are coming. Study of magic, good news, hard work, ambitious, and faithful. Also, you could look like this person, but you know what? Some of you guys are studying up. You're studying up about yourself. You're, you know, taking a chance on you, right? After having unclear energy, taming that wildness about you, now you are able to focus, move forward, setting goals. Where this one was unclear and you had illusions and things blocked, but you started to trust yourself more. You stopped listening to the outside chaos and started truly, and you are starting truly to believe in yourself. And now things start to move. I'm hearing the wheel is starting to move. And didn't you just pull the 10 of Cups? I mean, come on now. Right? You literally just pulled the 10 of Cups, which means harmony, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled, stability, ideal, peace, divine love. You also could be seeing rainbows, and after a huge tower moment in storm, here comes the rainbow, right? Here comes the clarity that you've been wanting. What else, collective? What else from my dear collective? Happy Sunday, by the way. I hope you all had a great weekend. By the way, I am Mama Light, if y'all forgot who I am. I don't know why I said that. I just did. You got the 3 of Wands in the upright. Manifest your dreams, collective. Some of you guys will be getting married. Maybe this is what you've been wishing, and that's where that heart expansions as you let go, as you heal from heartache and heartbreak and fear and doubt and disillusion by the BS that you go through. This is what's happening. You're opening the path to what is meant for you. You know, you're softening your heart and you're welcoming in. She actually kind of looks like she might be pregnant. So you could also be pregnant and a birth of a new conception. And also this is his 10 of Cups. Right? And that came with having you to let go of doubt, you know, and tame yourself a bit, you know, stop being so wild and bring that energy in. Now you're able to focus. I feel also you were distracted too. Many distractions is what I'm picking up. But now you're manifesting huge developments, travel for pleasure, work or love, level up, progress. You're moving on up. I'm moving on up. Yes, you are. And 6 of Wands in the reverse. So pride before fall. Vain, conceited. This is a Leo energy. Self-centered, failure, disgrace, narcissism, show up. Being a follower, egocentric. This is exactly what you left. This is just a reminder from the universe. Is like, hey, this is what you have to look forward to. But you could be pulled off your path if you know, listen to the temptations or the chaos, right? Or get back together with that narcissist person, or have yourself get into an energy where you're conceited. Just think before you tell anybody anything, as well as what I'm hearing. Yeah, don't tell anybody about your plans or whatever, because people nowadays don't have the best interest for you. 2 of Wands, charting a course, opportunity, visualization, discovery, get ready, future planning, consider options and decisions. Yeah, you're walking your path. Doesn't that look very familiar? You're walking your path, collective. You're following your heart. You're trusting in yourself, right? Chartering a courage. You're walking the path you're meant to walk. This is beautiful. I love these cards. Let's see. Let's pull this deck and see. Thank you. Home. This is what it is. Oops. This is what you are wanting, right? That's that 10 of Cups. Home, right? You could be living in East LA. That's kind of a home in Los Angeles. Comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. Your home is extremely valuable. Your sacred time by yourself to do this healing is extremely important for you at this time, right? That's how you're healing. You're having to trust yourself. You know, a lot of you guys are homebodies. You're not going out anywhere. You just go and do what you got to do. And then you come home. There you go. You got a new love on the way. Why? Because your heart expanded. You're not so angry anymore. You've done the healing. Honeymoon phase, right? There goes that 3 of Wands. So some of you guys are planning that wedding. Say a yes. Honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning. Yeah, you're moving on, right? You want a new beginning. You're not the old person that you used to be. Truth, because you found out the truth, my darlings. You found out the truth. And that's part of you, your untamed spirit, your wildness. You kind of brought it down. You tamed it down because you learned from your past mistakes. And now you're able to, you studied. There's a crow. Confession, clarity, reveal, secret. Somebody also wants to reveal maybe this new love, you're going to find out some truth about them. Just be careful. Make sure there's your validation right there. That crow was right in front of my window. You could be seeing crows. Birds are definitely significant for you. Divine timing. Some of you guys feel like this was the wrong time for a relationship, but there was the right person. But perfect timing. Everything is happening in divine timing. Don't rush anything, is what I'm hearing, right? Let everything come to you. When you push, when you resist, when you push, or whatever it is, you make mistakes, and then sometimes we can feel like this, that's why I keep on saying you guys have to make sure that you heal your energy, empty those suitcases, right? The more you heal yourself, and then you're actually calling in the person that is meant for you, because you've opened your heart. You trusting yourself now more, which you didn't because you're single. You're living the single life, you're healing, and alone, isolation, lonely, guarded. This is also your past energy. I'm also hearing that you also picked up some truth about a person who is a narcissist, and this is why that triggered your awakening, is what I'm hearing. Music. Also, when you hear music, just be careful about what you listen to. Just make sure that you're focusing on music that, is a frequency. Stay off the radio, because all that stuff is programmed for you to be stuck into a lower frequency. Listen to better music, right? Yep, you found out about this player. Your past was a player, and that's that narcissist. That's the person that you left, right? That 6 of Wands in the reverse, right? The vain, narcissist, show-off, egotistical person, charming, manipulative, being tested. Yes, so you spirit also could be, there's a crow again. You could also have, this could be a redo. So you need to learn your lesson for you to be able to move on to the next level. And if you haven't moved on from this player, then you're going to be stuck into a cycle. So you really want to pay attention. Not every shiny, that's what it was saying. Not every shiny thing is like meant to go after. It's meant to stay the heck away. Literally. Let's get a message from your universe, okay? But if this is resonating, if you guys need a personal reading, hit me up at mamalighttarot@gmail.com if you wanted to donate to the channel. Thank you so much for everybody who has been getting readings and has been donating to the channel. It is mamalighttarot369 through PayPal. And I am in Canada. I am not in any other place, so I don't have all those other cash apps and stuff. So, okay. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before, and be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you really already have. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, trusting yourself, knowing that everything that is meant for you is happening, is coming together, but you have to take that time to forgive as well. You have to forgive what you cannot change. Past is the past, future is not here, so you got to live in the present moment, my loves, okay? This new chapter, there you go, validation. This new chapter is in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You cannot continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective, right? That's all you taking that energy out, right? When you start to see things from a higher perspective is when you're doing that hard work. And finally, it says sometimes holding on does, right, letting go of that player. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are awaiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Look at that. Universe is telling you, look, the harder work that you do, the hard work you do, you are going to start to see changes, right? The happiness, the love, and bringing in, you're manifesting something new. Look at that. I cannot make that up. Holy 8888. Guidance, stability, transformation, independence. Look at that. Listen to that crow. I don't speak French. Unfortunately, these cards that came to me are in French, but I think we need to know enough. So if you were saying 8th in any way, or you were born on the 8th, or you were born on the month of or the August, then hey, that's awesome. That's for you. And then 23, take inspired action, potential romance for this. You're visualizing, which is 55, change, right? You're visualizing you're visualizing the new you, right? So this is great. I'm gonna leave this there. Yeah. Get ready. This week is going to be a lot of clarity for you. All right. And trust yourself. Like, bring in love. All right. Let go of the fear, because that's fear is no such thing. The more you higher your frequency, the more you are going to call in what is rightfully yours. And that is love, happiness, and everything else that comes, abundant state of mind. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Mama Light out.